Hey guys, welcome back to another fun deck. So this time I used 2 of the Karazhan cards in this deck, and it's a very interesting one to say the least. If you guys would like to skip straight to the games, I'll put a time skip in the description as usual. So getting into this deck, Bolster and Reno kind of makes it pretty obvious what kind of deck it is, so there's going to have a lot of taunts. The thing is, I originally made this deck without the Reno possibility, but I found that I was losing health quite a bit, and I didn't have the space for all the different types of cards I wanted, so I thought the way to fix that is obviously to put Reno in. And so far it seemed to work. Obviously this deck doesn't do too good against aggro because of the lack of board clears, but that's one reason why I put Revenge in recently. So let me just go through the cards. Blood Twicker, obviously trigger for things like Execute, etc. Execute shield slam removal. Armorsmith works well with the taunts, obviously shielding it from the official damage and having everything else take damage for it, and bolstering up some of that armor, no pun intended. Battle Rage, similar sort of thing. They're going to have to attack your minions, so you get more value off of this. I put 2 bolsters in because it's what the deck is based off of. Not sure if it's going to work too well, because if obviously these are the last 2 cards in your deck, then you kind of screwed with the Reno. But it's your guys' choice. I want to put these in because it gives more of a surprise to the enemy and more fun to the bolster aspect of the deck. A Fiery War Axe because Fiery Wind Axe, right? Revenge for some of the anti-aggro because that's always nice. Slam, card draw, more card draw, taunts. Frothing Berserker, sort of same situation with the Armorsmith with building up its things whilst there's taunt out. King's Defender, obviously for the taunt. Protect the King, this is one of the Karazhan cards, and obviously a pretty crazy one at that. It doesn't always work, but when it does, it's funny, especially when used with Bolster. Ravaging Ghoul, obviously really damn powerful. Armor and card draw. Arcano Smith is the other Karazhan card with a little bit of an interesting theme to it. Obviously is a really strange card with a 0/5 taunt being classed at 2 mana, but we'll have to see how it goes because it helps shield off some of the other cards as to give them chance to boost out some of their taunts like Hogger and Obsidian Destroyer, etc. So we have Bloodhoof Brave and Shenjin for some more taunt, and Brawl for some removal. Harrison for the weapons, because there seems to be a lot at the moment for some reason. Psychotron is in there because of the Divine Shield, works well with Bolster, and obviously a taunt. Hogger for some taunts, just a card because the deck's more of a control-ish sort of variant, so putting this in for more survivability is always nice. Reno Jackson, well, I think that's kind of obvious. Gore Howl, because again, as I said, more of a control-ish deck. Obsidian Destroyer for the taunt. Ragnaros and Sogoth. Sogoth is a bit of a strange one. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work or not. Some people might want to replace him with Varian Ren, mainly because I saw that over on Trump's variant of the deck, but I don't actually own him myself, so I thought I'd chuck Sogoth in. So then guys, let's get into the games.
Garrosh versus Malfurion.
Nice.
I must protect the wild. Victory or death!
Hopefully more of a control-ish variant. I'm going to keep this just because it's unlikely for me to get the Fiery War Axe.
Greetings.
So the whole point of this is to try and get 1 bolster, and by the time you control the board with your taunts, you just bolster up basically and play the game from there. It's more of a tempo variant because you kind of have to have control of the board for most of this to work, but
It was your fault.
it can be quite fun.
Made to fit.
I'm going to play that out just because I have Fierce Monkey and Bloodhoof to back that up on the next 2 turns. Oh. That's pretty good for me, actually. It slows his turns down. And he could have used it on the monkey, seeing his armor isn't really of much value to me at the moment. Seems to be going my way so far. Especially with this being my next card. I seem to be drawing the right cards at the right times, don't I? I mean, I could always battle Raging King's Defender next turn. Swipe. Yeah, thought so. Looks like I'll be saving the King's Defender and Battle Rage for a few turns. I mean, this card's an interesting one because you can look at it different ways. You can look at it at the fact that it takes a few things to get rid of the Divine Shield, like a few other bits of mana, and you can also look at the bolster value. I wish I had another taunt right now because that would be really damn nice. I really want to use bolster because that's really going to push my game here. Do I use it just for this value? You know what, I'm going to. With this, protect the king. Or without it. No, I'm going to keep the protect the king because it works nicely against druids.
Let the pain speak to me.
But using the Divine Shield to get the free kill, and it's kind of hard for a druid to remove some minion of that size. Okay. Well, I can get rid of this. Luckily. And get a bit of draw off of it. That's my Reno. Nice. I've got a Ragnaros for next turn. I just have to avoid the Cthulhu. Speaking of. Okay. Just draw a card. See what I get. Harrison isn't going to be too much value this game. Let's see what Ragnaros does. Alright, good. Because the more damage I take face, it doesn't really matter that much. That takes his turn. Oh no, he's not gonna kill Rag, is he?
Are you my master?
Okay, good. Okay, so I can do this two ways, but I think I'm just going to get rid of this and play something. Now that's going to be pretty hard for a druid to remove. So luckily the game seems to be in my favour here, as long as that doesn't hit my rag. Wow, okay. That's when I'm in a little bit more trouble than I originally thought. But I think we're okay. Well, unfortunately I can't play Arcano Smith at the same time, but I'll leave that for the setup. Seeing as I have Protect the Kings and stuff as well. Okay. And that's where I'm in a little bit more trouble. I think Obsidian Destroyer could hold it off for some time. But that's going to depend on what I mix it with, because he's going to have his hero power, so And I've used my main form of removal. So the only way I think I can win right now is just to burst face. Play my taunts and bolster. Oh wow. Well, that was really unlucky. Unless I have a way to deal 8 damage, which it doesn't look like. I don't even have a way to deal 1 damage, unfortunately.
We're gonna be rich.
I did misplay that. But 2 health I'm hoping isn't going to be too much of a problem. Now, if this works correctly, this Cthulhu's going to take 1 damage and execute. I just need to hope.
Do you hear its call?
He doesn't have another way to remove the 1/1s. There we go. Well, that looks fine for me. I'm going to see what I can get first. Ah, Gorehouse, nice. Sets me up for next turn lethal. Damn, that was a
The ancient one.
tough game no matter however this goes. Looks like that is GG as far as I can tell. That makes that a 3. Oh wow. If you can believe that. I won thanks to Bolster. I knew there was a point of putting 2 in this deck.
Karazhan versus Gul'dan.
Well, that last game was pretty close, and this game feels like it could be very one-sided as I'm playing against a Warlock. I don't know if it's wise to keep Sen'jin, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because it's a taunt, and this is most likely a Zulak. If it's Void Walker, never mind. Okay, so it could be Reno Lock, which is good. And to say I don't know very often, so...
Buying or selling. I greet you.
That a Warlock would not play a 1-trap. For that reason, I'm going to save the coin, and I can see next turn whether I want a Sen'jin or the first monkey. Okay, that doesn't look too good. I guess I'll just play the first monkey at the moment. I'd hope to get a Battle Rage off, but it's unlikely, right? Oh, Cano Smith. You know what? Sure. That shield though.
Do you hear its call?
Oh, so it is Reno. Okay then.
Listen closely.
Alright, how many cards do I have? 4, 6, 8. Okay. I'll use Blood Twicker on this. And Battle Rage. Shield Slam. Okay. So I haven't actually got a bolster yet. Which is unfortunate. I could do with getting rid of that. Yeah, there we go. I don't tend to use Gorehowl too often. He's almost definitely got weapon removal. So I just need to hope he doesn't have it at the moment. Just maybe fishing for it.
My eyes are open.
I got my Reno, but no trigger, unfortunately. I can play Hogger. And I think that might be the way to go. Okay. Hogger's probably going to die to a Shadow Bolt. And I need to get a way to kill off this Imp Gang boss because I don't really have anything at the moment. Although if everything goes smoothly, I can play Justicar. Whilst I can get the armor boost, it's pointless me waiting until turn 10 to get the 6 armor. Because I have a lot of other things on turns. Oh, really? Okay then. Yeah, this looks like probably the best thing to do at the moment. Even if it does entail me boosting that up a little bit. He does have Twisting Nether, so I have to bear that in mind and not try and flood the board at the moment. And, well, we're playing very similar decks, and this could be a close game. Ah, there we go. The demise of Hogger.
Are you my master?
It's kind of hard to play around everything in one of these decks.
Screaming.
I'm not sure if he realizes that I am playing a Reno deck at the moment. Ragnaros is pointless, so...
That belongs in a museum.
I'll just set up some board presence. And I do have another weapon. I just need to draw that other bolster. I'm just hoping it doesn't stay on my deck too long, seeing as I do have 2 of them. So I got a 2 out of a 15
Your magic
chance.
shall not save me. My shield for Argus.
Okay, so I can Armorsmith to get some, well, basically just 2 armor, or I can get 10 armor. Not 10 armor, what am I on about? 6 armor. I think I know what I'm doing.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Okay, so I can build up some more armor per turn, but that Reno is gonna need to happen at some point. I also need to keep an eye on Twisting Nether, so I don't want to flood the board too much.
My dream ends. Your nightmare begins.
Okay, well that's not the best. I really don't know what to do here. I can armor up and deal 5 damage to that, but that won't be enough by a long shot. I could Ragnaros and Shield Slam and hope for the 50-50, but the whole game would then be waging on that 50-50. Oh damn it, I'm gonna do it. Shield Slam for 1 damage. Come on. Oh wow. That was lucky. Shield Slam for 1 damage, wow. Please don't have a Doom Caller.
I've got the beast in my
Big Game Hunter. Okay. Don't see that too often. Yes, good card. Still nothing though. I do get the trigger for Revenge on the other hand.
Hey, speak to me.
I'm gonna leave Armor Smith for now. I do need that bolster as soon as possible. I'm just still waiting for their arena. Well, I wasn't really planning on playing anything, so this bug clear is kind of a bit of a waste from him. It gives me time to shield myself up.
Bring the pain.
Do I? Yeah, I'll use this up. Use the rest of the weapon charge, and I won't weapon up yet. Oh, this is like a real control game.
I have no time for games.
Okay, that's easy enough to get rid of. That's Revenge. I'm trying to think of other threats that they could still have. Although by now they've probably figured that this is a Reno deck. So they don't want to push too much damage. I still need that bolster. Before I start thinking it was a mistake.
We're gonna be rich.
As I expected, eventually.
I have an axe to grind.
I'll play this.
The blade be thirsty.
Sure. Charge it up a little. I don't think they're going to use Twisting Nether on this board. It would feel a bit weird. Siphon Soul. I guess better to be used on something like that than
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
possibly Reno, I guess. Still need Bolster. I don't think I play anything here, and I save up for the brawl. He only has 4 cards left, and he's probably going in for some battle cry triggers. I could protect the king. You see, the thing is here, I'm in a pretty good position because my brawl is gonna wipe out most of his cards. Probably has Alex Strasser, right?
I wonder.
I'm not too sure he'd have any of the Warlock legendaries. He hasn't used Ragnaros, so he's probably waiting for all of my removal to be used. I've used Shield Slam in a really ridiculous way. Have I used Execute? I don't think I have. I can wait out these turns because I have full heals anyway, so I'll just wait and see if he plays anything else. If I need to use any draw at any point, I should probably use it around about now, honestly. There's going to be no better point than trying to draw a bolster.
Why do you call?
That's good for me, trying to play out something a little... I do still have an execute, that's good. Let me shield slam that. Ah, there we go, my bolster.
Honor, made to kill.
Let's see who wins this. Please be the Void Walker. I don't know why I wasn't betting on my own guy, but there's that. There is one more thing. Rag hit face, me hit that execute Reno.
Take your medicine.
Engaging TC-130.
Oh no, right, that's good. One card left, I have 3. I'm definitely in a better position at the moment. I'm going to protect the king.
En passant.
And bolster. And I'm still waiting for the twisting nether, so I'm not going to bolster again, because that would be a stupid move. Oh, Hellfire. I still have Psychotron. Sure. I don't think they have a way to burst damage, so for the moment I'm gonna leave my Reno. Trying to think of the remaining cards. I'm pretty sure one's gonna be Rag.
You face Jaraxxus.
Oh, Jaraxxus.
Lord of the Burning Legion.
Okay, this game could get very tricky very soon. I'm gonna hold off on my Reno just for now, because I think I can burst damage down on them before he can do anything to me. It's probably going to be twisting netherite. Yeah. Which might actually be a winning play for him. Ooh, Soggoth though. That's going to be really strong on my side. Because the only way he's going to get rid of that is by attacking it. He can't use any spell damage. He's used his Hellfire, he's used his Demon Fire, he's used his Twisting Nether. Please don't have any other way of getting rid of this. He isn't gonna have any... Oh, damn, he has... Frickin'... That's the one. Shadow Flame. I guess I can try and outlast him.
Well, we're gonna be rich.
Which is almost definitely gonna happen, right? There we go. I didn't even realise I had lethal. Had a feeling I did, but I wasn't too sure. Those were fun games, and I'm going to say I did actually have quite a lot of fun playing that. I'm not just saying it for the fact that I'm playing a so-called fun deck, but that was a fun game. So then guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Thanks in advance, and I'll speak to you all next time.